shirts and skins. Here we go, man.
Hey, when you took a shot, I was like, oh no. They got you.
Hey. Everybody always act like they smooth
Man, that's right. We
skin.
ready? We ready? Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? We're pouring live from Super Bowl 59. You dig what I'm saying? Peggy, we ain't did it yet.
I know.
Welcome to 4th and 1. Hey. Now,
Welcome.
man, I wouldn't be who I am or who I was without forefathers who came before me. You dig what I'm saying? I present to some and introduce to others, even though he don't need an introduction. The Donovan McNabb.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, what's up, what's
Hey,
up?
man, I'm just happy to be in the presence of greatness.
Don't do that. Don't do
Of
that.
greatness.
Don't do that.
Peggy, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
Bro, let's get into it, man.
Let's do it.
Like, how for you, and we can empathize with this, bro. You get to the big game.
Yeah.
I knew how I felt. How did you feel when y'all lost?
It still bothers me. Because you know what? And it's funny because people really don't understand it. And I had this conversation with Kansas City. I talked to the Chiefs when they were in Miami when they beat San Francisco. And I told them, your life changes if you're on the winning side. And when it changes, I mean, things get a little bit better. You know, you wake up in the morning, you feel better. You might go somewhere, you might not have to pay for it. Life just seems to be set a whole different way than after the loss. After the loss, it's regret. And so now as we look back on our career or what it could have been, you start thinking about and reflecting on those plays that could have changed the course of the game and what it could have been. I might have a gold jacket if I won that game.
Yeah.
For sure.
Could have had that go because the whole conversation is, you know how it is with us.
Bro,
How many
come
Super
on.
Bowls has he
Come on.
won?
And it's
How
cap.
many
Cap.
times he been
Cap.
all pro? How many times did he do this? What was his stats? Because when it comes to a lot of us, they don't include the stats.
Yeah.
They include the accomplishments.
Right.
And it's we don't have the certain accomplishments. Well, we can't put them in. But for other people, well, you know, statistically, look at, he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
But you know how it is.
I do. So even for that, bro, it's like, do you fear you will be forgotten if they were to?
Win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
No. No.
What's up?
You can't forget the ones who started it.
I say that because when you talk about Philly now, a lot of people,
They don't bring up my era.
Yeah, come on. And they say Nick Foles. And Nick Foles, bro, we came into the league together. It's always will be a respect for players.
Yes.
But when you speak honest and when you speak truth, it's like, hold on, but what about Donovan? Like, even with Andy Reid, people don't realize, like, bro, you had Andy Reid.
Yeah.
So,
Again,
before,
it's selective memory.
before Andy Reid went to Kansas City, Andy Reid was a underperforming coach at that time in the big game because of the Philly era. But to get to that point consistently, and we're talking about it now about Jalen Hurts, it's like, yo, bro, I don't give a damn who the fuck, to get back. To get back, whether it's an AFC championship or NFC championship, bro, just to
Speak
get
that.
back.
Speak that.
Bro, it's hard, bro.
They don't get
league
that.
is hard, bro.
But see, this is the thing, and then also when people start talking about, well, he's the weak link of the team. There is no weak link if you're making it and you're winning.
Yeah.
Because he's doing what's asked of him to do, and being efficient doing it. Yeah. Do you think Joe Burrow would love to be in his position? You don't think Josh Allen would love to be in this position?
Yes, sir.
Lamar Jackson to be in this position? C.J. Stroud to be in this position?
Correct.
Jaden Daniels to be in this position.
Right.
But Jaden has now touched the apple, tasted the apple.
Yeah.
So he has a feel of what he can do to get there.
Right.
These other guys, like, you know, that's the thing is that I talk about. Think about if Joe Burrow's career. Joe Burrow plays 16 years, gets to 16 years, puts up great numbers.
Yeah.
Only one Super Bowl appearance, no Super Bowl win. What does his career look like?
Does he have an MVP?
Evaluation.
Does he have an MVP?
But even if you have an MVP, even if you have an MVP, what does that look like?
You saying he going to the Hall?
But
You saying he going to the Hall?
no.
Does he?
But my thing will be, the comparable will be, Joe Burrow is on the trajectory of a Dan Marino then. You see what I'm saying?
But what do we ever mention Dan Marino in Super Bowl?
No.
Right.
But people forget that.
Right.
Because Dan Marino had like a Jaden Daniels kind of impact early.
Early.
And then you would think, even for me, I went to the Super Bowl 10 years ago. Think about it.
I went to the Super Bowl 20.
Listen,
God dang.
so at the time,
Hey, that's like Kevin Hart.
yeah,
Damn.
When you put that,
Hey.
he Trump man.
Hey, no.
But even for that, it's like, yo, I was 25, 26. If you asked me then, I said, bro, I will bet my firstborn that I will get back to the Super Bowl.
Oh, 100%.
That's how confident I was in.
100%.
So now that even puts a magnifying and a highlight on, like, yo, hold on.
On Jalen being there.
That.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I always defend him because people want to always go to, well, he's averaging 125 yards passing.
Yeah.
Okay, but he also is winning.
Yes.
That's true.
That's what we get measured by.
Yes.
Wins and losses.
Yes.
And so, I mean, prime example, Eli Manning ain't get in the Pro Bowl, in the Hall of Fame.
Talk to
Yeah.
me. Do you think he's first ballot?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Look at his numbers.
Bro,
His numbers aren't very good.
I was on First Take this morning, and Stephen A. had a mic dropping moment when he never was an All-Pro. He had 2 Super Bowls. And with those Super Bowls, that was the only time he ever made an appearance in the playoffs that he got those wins. Every other time, it was either he's going to the playoffs to go to the Super Bowl, or he's one and done in the
All or
playoffs.
nothing.
When you look at it like that, it's like, whoa, is that first ballot numbers? Now, we all know.
Is that second ballot numbers?
Come on. The Manning name carries a lot
And
of
that
weight.
was
Carries
my
a lot of
conversation. I said, the people asked me, was I shocked? I said yes and no. I was shocked because of the Manning name, and he's got 2 Super Bowl wins and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Yeah.
Right. That. But even okay, when you ask me, it's like, yo, bro, I was recently asked about would I trade my MVP in.
Let's talk about it.
Talk to me. Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't the itty bitty little teeny tiny bowl. What is it? It's the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 59. Get in on the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of Super Bowl 59. Big players make big plays, and now you can cash in on every single one of them. Bet touchdowns at DraftKings Sportsbook and take your shot at winning big. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code 4th. That's code 4th for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after insurance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Let's
When I
talk
trade
about
my
it.
MVP
When you
in-
said that, I knew that there was going to be backlash. But my answer to that for you would be, I know you would love to have that Super Bowl.
Of course. It's bro, I've always played this game to prove people wrong.
Right.
You have to understand, when I came into the league, you were the OG.
Yep.
Bro, let me tell you this, and please let me keep my thought too, but I wanna veer off. I had a conversation with you early on in my career, and you asked me, bro, are you being a pro? I'm like, man, are you being a pro? He's like, Cam, your presence as a quarterback is by default. Bro, showing your face around the facilities is important. Even if you're not doing, go get treatment.
Yes.
Hey, even if you can watch film at home, but you need to watch film in the facility. Hey, are you working out? Just show them that, bro, every morning, what do I do still now? Like, I'm on a 13-day journey, have not missed a day, with the same cardio routine that I did when I was still an active player. Yeah. It was because of you, bro. And I thank you for that.
Yes.
And what you unlocked for me is a person that said, damn, dog, that's what OGs are supposed to do.
Right.
Now, when I am able to mentor the Jalens, whether they want it or not, it's like, bro, I'm the honest motherfucker that has to shoot the shit straight.
Yeah.
Now, no matter what you do professionally, there's a different distinctive, like, hey, dog, I want to give you advice, but also understand, like, this is how they're going to judge you.
Correct.
I'm the motherfucker that's going to tell you in front of everybody what they are saying.
Right.
Does that make me a hater, though?
No.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
So,
but see, that's what we get portrayed as early on. It's like, man, he was trying to like, you need to listen, because I've had that same conversation with RG. RG shut me down early on because he said he didn't want to spark up any kind of beef between me and the Shanahan. And I go, my conversation with you has nothing to do with the Shanahan. That's your coach.
Yeah.
I said, they don't define my career.
Right.
But what you need to do is you need to be the first in the building.
Yes.
You need to get your day started.
Because you're hearing that you're not the first.
There it is.
You see what I'm saying?
Because they always, when it comes to us, is he's athletically gifted. He feels like he doesn't have to do and so now it becomes, you're there early. You're getting a workout in. You're eating breakfast there early. You go watch film. Meeting starts. You're already set. You got the plays already set. Now you're watching film with the quarterbacks. Now we're going over blitz. Now we're doing over install. Right. After everybody now leaves, you sit back, grab some dinner, whatever, go right back up there and watch some film for the next day. Like, you're preparing yourself. And so what happens is, now the coaches, boom, know you're in the room.
It's the
janitorial staff, boom, know you're in the room. The secretary, oh, well, Cam's been in there for an hour.
Hours,
Right.
So now all of a sudden you're leaving, coach should look out his window. Oh, wow, he's 8 o'clock. He's, getting out of here. What happens next morning, you come back up in there with your coffee or whatever at 6:30.
That matters.
It matters.
That matters.
It matters.
Bro, I was delusional not to realize that early on. That wasn't to say, like, the meeting starting at 8 o'clock. I was not the guy that's going to show up at 7:50. But I didn't know the impact of my presence.
Right.
You unlock that to say, like, Cam, bro, I don't know what you're doing, but just make sure you're doing these type of things and you're doing it your way.
Right.
All right? Whether it is hot tub, cold tub, steam room, you got access to so many things. Like, now, away from the game, you're saying, like, damn, I wish I had the motherfucking trainers to just give my legs a flush out. Hey, bro, just rub my back. Hey, man, just give me a stretch.
Yeah.
It may look like a 15 to 20-minute stretch session, but the insurance of people knowing, I know Donovan's here, I know Cam's here, I know RG's here. Matter of fact, I know Jalen's here, I know Patrick's here. It's that understanding. Our leader is here.
Right.
We don't have to call and be like, yo, bro, like, where you at? Oh, man, I just left. I'm at the crib. What's good? You straight? You need? That's different.
Yes.
When you're committed and people know that you're committed, it does something different to that. I want to ask you this, though. Will y'all motherfuckers ever be cool?
Who?
You and T.O.
Maybe.
Like, bro, can bro.
I got to chime in after you finish. Yeah, go ahead, boy.
This episode of 4th and 1 is brought to you by Ro. Confidence is everything. Women can sense it. And trust me, they love it. But if you're in your head worried about performance, that swag, unfortunately, gentlemen, it's gone. Ro Sparks keeps you ready. When the moment hits, you can step up like a superhero and handle your business. No doubt, just confidence.
Fellas, Rose Sparks gets you ready fast, dissolving under your tongue and working in 15 minutes on average. No waiting, no missing the moment, plus it stays active up to 36 hours.
So when the mood hits, you can go back to back to back, round after round after round. Ro connects guys with medical provider 100% online. So there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. Go to ro.com/sparks to see if you qualify. If prescribed, new sexual health patients gets $15 off Sparks on reoccurring plan. Connect with the provider at ro.co/4th to find out if prescriptions Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/4th for $15 off your first order. If approved, treatment ships directly to their door. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, and or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info. You too great. He too great.
This is the thing that people don't. I was never the one that started the mess. Understand that. I was never the one that started this whole deal. Mm-hmm. Remember, I wasn't the one who came out speaking publicly about somebody else. Mm. I've never even called him out upon publicly about anything. Right. Yeah. So when a question is asked of me of that situation or whatever, I speak on it, but I'm not the one calling him out. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I did the interview before. Dog, I got kids. Yeah. I'm not worried about something that happened 20-some years ago.
And that's where, as a person, I'm looking at it. It's like the most recent one was the A.J. Brown with the Jalen. I'm like, well, why are we?
Because it becomes, when you mention my name, all of a sudden now you become relevant again. Yeah. On my behalf, and I ain't done nothing.
I just hope, bro.
Listen. I've always learned from my dad. Just always teach me, you be the grown man. Yeah. You be the grown man. And being a grown man is just understanding the situation and being able to live my life.
When was the last time you guys had a normal conversation together?
Years. I don't know.
Do y'all even see each other?
The funny thing is this. So that happened in what, 05?
05.
Years after that, we'll be at the Super Bowl, we'll be at the same place, and we'll be talking.
Like natural, like we cool.
Conversation.
Like
but
this type of talk.
Then leave the Super Bowl, and you would thought that the conversations never happened. Because it was one time in Tampa, Mike put us together, me and Jordan. Because I was under Jordan. So went to Mike's party.
I swear you just took the thought, but keep going. Yeah.
And me and him, all of us in there talking. You'd have never thought we had any issues. And left, and then there was a comment that was made. Like somewhere, whatever, made a comment. And it's like, and now I got to answer to his comment. And so just like the A.J. Brown situation, that ain't got nothing to do, all I talked about with the A.J. Brown situation when he said our passing. Right. And I go, dude, because I do Monday radio in Philly every week. And I go, all you got to do is walk right down the locker room, go talk to your quarterback, and then both of y'all go upstairs to the OC and get it situated. Because I talked to Jalen. Yeah. I know where the passing situation was and where he was mentally about it. And I said, y'all go up there to the OC together. And then I hear he tweets something that ain't got nothing to do with neither one of us.
Right.
And I'm like,
yeah. Everybody was. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, come on. It's 25 play. I don't give a fuck if it was last week. I just know he has a lot of respect. You have a lot of respect. And I'm like, damn, bro. Like, that's one of those situations where, man, for Peyton to have Reggie Wayne, to have Marvin Harrison.
They would never do that.
You see what I'm saying? But now, like, you see the black dynamic, and it's like, damn, bro, why are we making everybody right when we can change that shit to be wrong? Where it's like, why the fuck y'all don't got a podcast?
It's hard to mention you without him, vice versa.
It's bro, a lot of success came by way of T.O., right? Now, it's like, did you need? No. Did he need? No. It's like when you got greatness, how it started was not how it finished.
Correct.
And I always look at even co-parenting. It's like, yo, at one particular point, I saw something that whether I look at it now, at one point I saw something. And I'm holding on as a fan where it's like, yo, bro, Donovan McNabb, motherfucking between Donovan, Culpepper, Vic, fucking Aaron Brooks. For me, bro, like that shit right there was a time that molded my expectations as a quarterback. And I was seeing what inspired me to say, if they did it, I could do that shit too.
Correct.
And I don't want no smut on your name. And from the fans' perspective and the young one, it's like, damn, OG, like, I just hope y'all can get that shit right, because it's not right that it's not right. That makes sense?
It's not right that it's not right, but the whole thing for me is I'm living my life.
Yeah.
He's living his life.
Yeah.
Now, however you manage your life or what you do and what you say is according on you. We're all grown men.
Yeah.
And
alphas,
we all got kids.
Alphas
and we all
too.
got kids.
Yeah.
So, like, my kids don't always say, Dad, you know, what happened? And, you know, my kids don't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Because that was before them.
Yeah.
And then now they see it or whatever. It's like, why are you always talking about you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because it ain't him. It's somebody else. You know, it's other receivers or whatever.
Yeah.
Because after he says something, then everybody want to chime and do
in.
whatever.
Right.
And so I just
feel
laugh
too.
at the situation because you ain't going to stop my flow.
Yeah.
You know, my dance going to continue on.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you this, though. My last question is, being one of the original Jordan athletes.
Yes. Yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
Like he was talking about, I was like, damn. But the original Jordan athletes,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And y'all was wearing the shoes. You feel me?
Clean.
How was that? You know, and now you see the fashion of the game or the cleat
Right.
design.
You know, it's funny watching it now, man. I get pissed off about it because I'm like, man, if I could have picked what Jordans to wear
Yeah.
and then they make them cleats,
Yeah.
you know how dope that would have been?
Yeah.
They clean now too.
Man,
Yeah.
like Jalen out here getting funky.
Bro.
I'm like,
I would wear those
yo.
shoes. Fuck them. I would wear those cleats as shoes.
As shoes.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't know that was, and it wasn't an option.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it says a lot about Mike in general of where he's touched the game culturally
Yeah.
Bro.
and
All
how
game.
he's uplifted fashion.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember with Mike and we were talking polo shirts and Izod type sweaters and socks. Like, I was always talking about that fashion part. And so it was like, yeah, we were thinking about it. Now they've moved into that direction. And then to see where the shoe game now goes
Yeah.
with the fit is nuts.
But even as a black quarterback, you seen how you affect the culture. Now you have time to sit back and like watch, like, damn, that's a little bit of me in there. That's a little bit of me in this part. Like, how does that feel? It's like, I made a change in the cultural aspect of the game.
For me or
Yeah,
for
just for
you know
you.
what? It's funny because when they start talking about how the game changed and, you know, with the quarterbacks and how all of a sudden now it's appreciated.
Yeah.
They never really mention it. They usually say Vic.
Yeah.
So they don't mention me and what I did. They don't mention Randall. You know what I'm saying? It's when they skip the generation and then they go right into what they've seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't rush for 10,000 yards or whatever it may be and whatever touchdown. Like, but I still was up there. Because I'll even throw another name out there that they don't even bring up. Steve McNair.
Yeah, Aaron there.
You know, I mean, because Steve was before me.
Yeah, he's a motherfucker.
And then we were together.
Yeah.
Like what Steve was able to do and accomplish is unbelievable. His career almost very similar like mine. Went to one Super Bowl, just lost. And then he was in co-MVP, which he should have been. He should have been an MVP outright, but they gave it, split it between him and Peyton. You know, so his numbers were up there as well, but they don't mention us too. And so the culture of what it is, like older people in their mid-30s to 40s, they know of me.
Yeah.
The younger crew don't.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that.
No, you're not.
I'm cool with that.
Is that true though?
But I'll say this, and I'm seeing your team. I say, bro, thank you for how you impacted my life.
Yeah.
Right? And you do, and you should get more flowers for you, bro. Every time, it's a celebration every time we link up, bro. Appreciate your time, appreciate your insight, and Dog.
You dressed down today.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
No,
You know what I'm saying? I'm proud.
No.
You
I'm
know,
proud of
I'm
you.
proud of you.
Could
You
you
know,
dress
Come
down?
on, bro.
yeah, Peggy out here with the king beef.
There you go.
Had
I'm about to take it off right now.
Had the chest hair all out on the
Oh,
show.
my God.
And then you know you comfortable
Man,
today.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just looking like I'm wearing my outfit on me. You
I'm
know
about
what
to
I'm saying?
say
Ain't no
you
pressure.
kind of look like you're just relaxing today.
I'm actually relaxed. I'm about to fire one of these cigars up, man. You know what I mean? And really be rebellious.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna do it, man. McNabb, bro.
Always
appreciate you,
a
bro.
privilege. Always an honor, man, being
Thank
here.
you.